Hello again, and welcome back to the Hand Drawn Project, where art has no age limit. It's a beautiful day in the Ozarks, and I'm excited to take you behind the scenes of one of my favorite coloring sessions so far. You might have already seen this quiet ASMR version of this video, just crayons and soft sounds, but today, here's the commentary version. I want to slow down and talk you through it, why I drew it, how I approached it, and what I learned while spending time with this flamingo on paper. Because even though coloring book is simple, it can teach a lot about patience, focus, and appreciation for the subject that you're working on. This coloring book page took a good 18 minutes to complete. This isn't just about staying inside the lines, it's also about capturing a mood, a moment, and a movement. And this bird, the flamingo, has so much personality. So let's talk about the tools I used, the choices I made while coloring, and a few fun facts about flamingos that might surprise you along the way. This illustration is a part of my African Critters coloring book, a collection of hand-drawn animals that reflect some of the most fascinating wildlife found on the African continent. The flamingo stood out to me because it's graceful, colorful, and just a bit quirky, which makes it fun to draw in color. I used crayons for this piece, the same type of crayons you might find in a school supply drawer. They're familiar, affordable, and honestly, they're more powerful than people give them credit for. Crayons allow me to layer the color out gradually, build the depth without rushing. They encourage you to slow down and enjoy the process. That waxy sound they make as you glide across the paper is actually very calming. I've learned that coloring is just as much about feeling the motion as it is about seeing the results. This video is sped up so you can watch the whole process in a few minutes. But if you like the full experience, the real-time sound, the sound-focused version, it's available in my ASMR coloring playlist. Now let's talk flamingos. Most people know they're pink, but not everyone knows why. I may have known this in the past, but I'm not quite sure. Flamingos aren't born pink, they hatch with grayish white feathers. The vibrant pink colors come from their diet, especially from eating shrimp and algae that contain carotenoids, I think is what it is. Over time, these pigments build up in their feathers, giving them their signature color. And believe it or not, the more they consume, the more pinker they get. Flamingos in Africa also tend to be some of the brightest, especially the lesser flamingos, which have a rich pink hue and a uh, bright crimson legs. There are two main species in Africa: the greater flamingo, which is taller and lighter in color, and the lesser flamingo, which is shorter but often more vivid in appearance. They can also be found all across Africa, from the alkaline lakes of East Africa to the salt flats and wetlands of the South. They often gather in massive groups and sometimes tens of thousands of strong. And yes, a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. I don't know where they get the names, but that's what they're called. What's even more fascinating is how they feed. They turn their heads upside down in the water, using their uniquely shaped beaks to filter out food. It's kind of like a built-in pasta strainer. And those legs, they're not just for show. Flamingos often stand on one leg to conserve body heat, especially when wading in cold water. As I colored the legs and the reflection, I tried to capture that balance, not just in the posture, but in the color choices. I layered the feathers in some softness. Not every edge is sharp. Sometimes you get more realism by holding back on the detail and letting the texture do the talking. If you enjoy watching art come to life, I'd love for you to check out my other uploads. I post regularly, everything from real-time coloring sessions to short, relaxing clips that are perfect for winding down. This channel is all about staying creative, no matter your age or experience, whether you're a beginner or a returning artist, or just someone who enjoys calming content. There's something here for you. If you're curious about the coloring book this flamingo came from, you can find a link in the description. It's available on Amazon, and each page features a different animal from all across the African continent. And I genuinely love to hear from you. Do you prefer these commentary videos, or do you like the silent ASMR ones better? Let me know. Your feedback helps me decide what direction to go with future content. This is just as much my journey as it is yours. Thanks for watching and spending a few peaceful moments with me. If this video helped you feel more relaxed or inspired to pick up a crayon again, I'd be thrilled if you gave me a thumbs up or left me a comment down below. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I release hand-drawn art every week, and I always film the process so you can follow along. Coloring does not have to be complicated, it just needs to be honest. And that's what I hope this video was, an honest, creative moment shared with you in real time. So until next time, keep creating, keep relaxing, and remember, art is for everyone, and you're always welcome here.